guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Janiece, and in today's video I'm going to be answering the most asked question I've gotten in probably the past year. How did I gain weight? Let's talk about it. I'm going to be breaking it down for you. Everything I did that I even realized I did, I'm going to be telling you guys today, and hopefully it's helpful to any of you on a weight gain journey trying to gain some weight. And whilst I'm at that, I will be installing this beautiful hair that was sent to me from Ali Gray's hair. It's so long and so curly, it's so cute. All the hair details will be in my description box below. The hair is really good, soft, very easy to install. I'm obsessed with the length, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe. Why are you watching my video if you haven't subscribed? I'm joking, but honestly though, please subscribe. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, I have the hair on. I'm sorry if there's any background noise. My window is open because it's very hot today. The first thing I want to talk about is my own weight journey. I feel like before I start throwing out advice, I should probably say everything I'm saying is what I've learned related to me, and at the end of the day, everyone is different. Everybody is different. I mean, every physical body is very different, and obviously what works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. We have, you know, different metabolisms, genetics, all of that. And I also want to say, I wouldn't say I've been a naturally skinny person my whole life and then I gained weight, because I know some people have just been naturally skinny their whole life, so it's a bit more difficult to gain weight, and it's just like the way it is. For me, I would say it's a bit easier for me. Like, I have a lot of weight fluctuations. When I was maybe younger, maybe around 9, I was a bit chubby, I remember, and then I went to JHS and I lost all that weight, and then I wasn't like skinny, I was just like a normal average size. I wouldn't say like I was skinny, I was slim. Anyway, so, and I was slim for a while, like quite a long time. And then in SHS was when I had my whole weight loss, extreme weight loss, which honestly in the beginning I didn't even realize was extreme weight loss, because I couldn't even see that I was losing the weight. So one day I just realized, oh shit, you've lost all the weight. You know, my uniforms were all big, baggy. Everybody kept asking me like, what's wrong, are you sick? And yeah, so I think that was the skinniest. I would insert pictures to kind of help, and that was just like my final year of SHS. That was like SHS 3, you know, I had like exams, all the stress added to it. I was the skinniest I've ever been for a couple of months. When I finished SHS, you know, I eventually started gaining a little bit. It wasn't fast. I was still very skinny for a long time, because after I moved to Germany and all of that, although I had gained a little bit of weight, like I didn't look sick anymore, because there was a point I looked sick. I looked like all bones, right? And now it wasn't normal, because I've never been like that. So the first thing I would say in gaining weight is be mentally prepared. Now let me just say this about myself. Although I wanted to gain weight, like I was obsessed with gaining weight, you know, everybody was telling me I was so skinny and this and that, like I needed to gain weight. As soon as I started gaining weight, and I don't even mean like now, I mean like the slightest little bit of weight, like one number up on the scale, I started feeling so insecure. And I don't know if that's just me, but I'm somebody that deals a lot with like weight insecurities, and like when I have the weight, I want to be skinny. When I'm skinny, I want to gain weight. Like it's like a ridiculous thing in my head that like I can never just be satisfied. Like right now I feel like I'm in a much better place, but there was a time, like even when I was very skinny, I wanted to lose more, and then when I lost it, I wanted to gain everything back. So be mentally prepared. You will gain fat, okay? You would start seeing, you know, your tummy is getting bigger. If you've been someone that's been very skinny, obviously you have a flat tummy, you start seeing your tummy getting bigger. You start seeing extra fat on your arms, your thighs, you know, your face. You will see it. It's normal. It's a normal process in gaining weight. You're not going to like gain weight and only get a big booty. No. It doesn't work like that. The next thing I want to say is, if you've been trying to gain weight for a while, or at least for me, the reason why I lost so much weight in the first place was because I was not in like a good mental state. Like, I was just going through a lot, like mentally, like I was under a lot of stress, chaos, like, you know, and all that contributed to me losing all the weight and contributed to me not gaining the weight. Because once I was in a better mental situation, once I felt happier, once I wasn't under so much stress, you know, I gradually started gaining. So look around you and identify if there's any situation you're in that is like stressing you out, that is making you, you know, making you sit and worry as if you have like 5 children at home, and try to get out of that situation. Obviously, like for example, for me, I had like wasi, and that wasn't something I could get out of. If you can't get out of the situation, just try and reduce your stress levels. Like, try to not think so much about it, try to not have so much anxiety, so many worries, because all that, if you're worrying all the time, you're not going to gain weight. You're not going to be okay. Well, maybe not for everyone, but at least that was it for me. You need to have just a breathable, you know, environment. You just need to feel better mentally in order to gain. All right, so whilst we're waiting for the list to lay down, let's continue. Another very important step, actually probably the most important step, you need to eat. And I feel like that is a very, like, yeah, obvious thing, and everybody has probably told you to eat, but you need to eat, okay? There's no way you're going to gain weight. If right now you're not gaining weight, it means you need to eat a lot more than you're eating right now. And I know a lot of people struggle with eating, a lot of people struggle with having an appetite and all of that. I know. Personally, I didn't take any supplements to gain weight. However, I would say I didn't really have a problem eating. I think in SHS it was a bit different because obviously I didn't like the food, and like I had so much going on. The last thing on my mind was food, so I used to skip a lot of meals, like dining food. I didn't, or even if I did eat, I would eat like very small quantities. But I think once I was done with school, you know, the food was good, okay? The food, and I feel like everyone wanted me to gain weight because like my mom was very worried, so she used to give me like a lot of food. And then I moved to Germany, and obviously like I started cooking for myself, and I'll come to that as well. But you do need to eat, and if you're struggling with eating, just find ways. If you need to, like, if you keep forgetting to eat, set alarms throughout your day. You can't eat like big quantities at once, then just eat multiple times a day. Like if right now you're eating twice a day, eat 4 times a day, and they don't have to be like big meals. Just make sure you're eating like a lot, because you need to eat in a caloric surplus. So if you're a very active person and you're not eating a lot, obviously you're not going to gain weight because you're losing, you know, you're burning off all the fat that you're gaining. So you need to be eating more than you're losing. Yeah, so I would advise you to meal prep. Okay, you can Google a lot of videos on that. I think one thing that really helped me gain weight, and it wasn't even a conscious effort, like I feel like all these things I can now sit here and think about them and realize, oh, I did this and I did this and I did this, but I never made a conscious effort like I'm going to start doing this and this and this. However, even though these things were not conscious, they did help me. So yeah, I started learning how to cook. Like I started reading new recipes, going on YouTube, watching recipe videos, and that just made me excited because I would try new things and obviously I would eat them. So I feel like that made eating a lot more fun for me. Like trying new recipes, cooking, it was fun. It was something that I liked to do. So go on YouTube, try new recipes, you know, and search for recipes that are high in protein, high in calories, so that even if it's not like a huge quantity, you are still eating a lot. The calories you're getting are still a lot. I feel like a reason why a lot of people don't eat is because maybe they're lazy, they're too lazy to cook, or they're too, like, even if they're hungry in that moment, they're too lazy to cook food, so they just skip a meal. So if you have the meals, you wouldn't really have that excuse of laziness. So maybe try meal prepping. All right, I think I can cut the lace. It's looking very secure. I love this color on me, by the way. All right, let me just focus on this and then we'll get back to the video. So let me cut the lace and I'll be back. I'm going to just take my brush. Sorry, there's hair stuck all over my face, and kind of define the part a bit more. My next point is to work out, and just hear me out. I know a lot of people think you need to stay away from working out if you're trying to gain weight, but that is not necessarily the case. If you're trying to gain weight, don't do cardio, all right? Don't do like jogging, don't go on the treadmill, don't do all of that, because those are like workouts that would help you to burn very fat. So if you're trying to gain weight, do a lot of weightlifting and workouts geared towards muscle gain. Now, I didn't really start working out in the beginning when I was first gaining weight. I started working out after I had gained some weight, but like I still wanted to build muscle. I started going to the gym, but even before that I was doing home workouts, so that's something you can do. And let me just say, even when I gained the weight, I didn't have no booty, okay? I didn't gain a butt, I didn't gain any fat, okay, a little bit, but like not a lot. I mean, I still don't have the biggest booty now, but I will do before and after pictures just so you can see. And I do feel like working out has helped me gain some muscle, especially like on my butt, on my booty, because I did and I still do a lot of like booty workouts and stuff like that. So definitely do research before you start working out. Do research on like weight training and muscle building exercises before you start, so you just go to the gym and just start losing everything that you gained. But yeah, working out is a way to help you gain weight, and also not just gain weight, but kind of gain weight in specific areas. All right, the next thing I will say, because this is something I struggled with a lot, definitely learn to be patient. You know, I'm just using myself as an example, obviously, because I can't talk for anyone else. I can only talk for myself. But when I decided, right, I wanted to gain weight, I don't know what I was thinking, but like I thought, okay, I've made a decision, I'm going to gain weight, so in 2 weeks I'm going to gain weight. Girl, be for real. Okay, it took me from 2019 till now, that's how long it took me to gain weight to this level. So looking at my before pictures, once again, looking at me now, okay, obviously right now I'm not actively trying to gain weight. I'm not like doing, you know, things intentionally to gain weight, because I feel like I'm at a good weight. I don't want to gain any more. So right now, apart from going to the gym and like working on my booty and stuff like that, I'm not actively trying to gain weight. I don't eat excessively and things like that. So I would say it will take a while for you to see your gains, but don't let that discourage you. Okay, listen, I remember when I even gained a little bit of weight, like nobody could tell me I didn't have the biggest booty in the world. I was like, it's so funny looking back at those pictures now. I was taking pictures flexing my ass, thinking I literally have such a fat booty and there was nothing there, but like you couldn't tell me otherwise because I was so happy with just like the little weight I had gained. So definitely be patient with yourself. Don't get discouraged because it will take time. I added some water and I threw in some shades. I wanted to use a headband but I couldn't find one. I feel like this is still cute. I mean, it's cute without the shades as well, but like now it's even cuter. Right, we've come to the end of the video. The last thing I want to say, in your weight gain journey, the worst thing you can do for yourself is to obsess over the scale. Okay, I used to do it, stepping on the scale every single day I wake up as if one day is going to change something. Don't do it to yourself. Don't obsess over weighing yourself. Don't obsess over measuring yourself. Don't do it, okay? You can go on the scale once a month. That is fine. Give yourself time to actually see progress. That way you wouldn't feel disappointed when you don't see progress. Stepping on the scale every day is not healthy. You're not going to see any progress, let's be real. So don't obsess over, you know, weighing yourself, seeing immediate progress, all of that. I hope this video can be helpful. I know it's taking me so long to answer this question, and it's just because I needed to actually sit down and think about it, because you know, if I'd like taken supplements or done like one thing to gain weight, that would be easy to give you an answer. But it was just like a bunch of different things that eventually led to me gaining the weight. And so I tried to break it down for you and tell you everything, and I hope it's helpful. Once again, everybody is different, and just because it worked for me doesn't mean it would work for you, but hopefully it does. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys like my hair. Once again, all the hair info will be in the description box below, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.